my diesel. Damn. Get off my diesel. Goddamn. Get off my diesel. Damn. Get off my diesel. Damn. Damn. Diesel. Damn. Damn. Diesel. Damn. Damn. Diesel. Damn.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I'm your host, the conservative libertarian here, and yes, sir, we're back with another video. We got Mr. Michael Knowles and Adam Mockler and Cecilia Ray at, I guess they're on Michael Knowles' show where they do, I guess, a debate at a bar with live audience to cheer, debate them on their topics and whatever. And I want to get to this video because it's very interesting, especially this topic on immigration, because I'm definitely interested to hear both sides' reactions to how Trump is doing on this issue of immigration, which I think he's doing phenomenal. I think we're getting out a lot of people who came here illegally under the Biden administration. And I mean, the only person they can blame is really Biden for that, because they should not have let as many people in at the time that they did. They should have did it the proper way, in the right way, but instead they try to use asylum seeking, temporary statuses for people, you know what I'm saying, to just, you know, create a law so people can have temporary status in the country when, you know what I'm saying, they haven't went through the proper channels to even become legal citizens, but they're already getting all the benefits of being legal citizens, aka getting driver's license, IDs, social security card numbers, Medicaid. You know, they're getting all the social programs and stuff like that, social services that Americans should be getting, but the illegals were getting those, and now Trump is having to take that away with the big beautiful bill, and then also deporting them in a high mass fashion. So he's gotten rid of a lot of them, but there's still a lot more that needs to be done, and Michael Knowles is going to be expressing his opinions on the whole immigration issue. So let's get right into this. Let's go.
Wait, listen to what you just said.
Yeah.
Most of the illegals are asylum seekers. Asylum seeking is not illegal, Michael.
No, it's not.
Is asylum seeking
that's what
illegal?
I'm asking.
That's a pathway.
Oh, sorry then.
The people that we would call illegal aliens, non-citizens in the United States who aren't on a green card, who are not here on a visa, are most of them asylum seekers, or are they economic migrants?
What percent of the people deported?
You're not going to answer that question because you know the answer.
Wait, no. What percent of the people deported have had criminal violations? It's only 30 to 40%.
Yeah.
So 60% of the people deported have no criminal violations. Guys,
They're not rounding up.
can I
just
test the
criminals.
audience?
I actually look it up so I didn't butcher what I was about to say here, because, you know, people want me to be factually correct on everything. So yeah, I had to pull it up so people didn't, like, you know, try to get me on, oh, this isn't what it really means, and no. Illegal means describe something forbidden by law or unauthorized by official rules, whether it is a criminal act like murder, a violation of public policy, or a breach of common law. The term indicates a lack of legal and can apply to actions, objects, or individuals. For example, it's illegal to drive without a license, possess illegal substance, or enter the country without official permission. And I know that people are going to be like, oh, well, temporary status is official permission. All right, let's be real, right? Temporary status was given to people so that way they can have a pathway to citizenship, even though they weren't becoming citizens. They were just temporarily here and occupying buildings and taking over neighborhoods where American citizens operate and causing havoc. If you come to the country and you cross the border illegally, it is a civil penalty, right? It's a civil crime. Is it a crime though? Yes. Can it be federal or civil, depending on whether or not what type of crime that you are committing. The civil crime is that you came into the country illegally. And a lot of these people have deportation orders. A lot of them do, because a lot of their reasons for why they're here isn't to seek asylum. It's only to come over to the country and to reap the benefits that the Americans are getting. And not every person is fleeing for persecution. Like, that is completely false. At the same time, too, we don't have unlimited resources. These people, like, a lot of people don't understand that just because we spend trillions of dollars doesn't mean we have trillions of dollars to spend. Like, does that make sense? Like, we don't have the money. Big ass deficits because they're over here spending billions of dollars into illegal programs, sanctuary city laws, policies. It's not sustainable. You can't sustain a society when you keep spending money that you don't have. We are $36 trillion. Actually, I think it's like 37. We're like 36 to $37 trillion in debt, and they want to keep paying for illegals. That's all I'm saying. But they want to sit here and make it seem like what they're doing isn't breaking the law when it literally is.
Can I test you guys? If somebody comes over here and seeks asylum, and what they try to do is build a better life, build a family, and they're working on a farm, do you guys think there should be a path to citizenship to become an American? That is the antithesis of what America stands for. You guys are anti-American then.
Yeah, you are.
You are anti-American.
Can you imagine going to a Nashville bar, talking to great patriots, and saying you're anti-American? That's the craziest thing
America
I ever
was
heard.
built off of immigrant.
Yeah.
Hold on. Adam, you can
Right
finish your
here.
point. Then we got some questions.
Right here.
Okay.
Okay, to the panel. Americans will work every single job. They just want to be paid a wage that's worth it and treated well. The only reason, let me talk. The only reason that we have illegal immigration and so much legal immigration is because the corporate lobby wants cheap labor and they can treat their workers like shit.
Hey, hold on. I want to make a correction. The other reason is that Democrats want a permanent electoral majority.
Correct.
That's the other reason.
They want an electorate where they do not have to campaign. They don't need good ideas. They will just win every single election because of the people they imported.
That's funny because
okay, no,
Latinos went red.
No,
Latinos went closer to being red this election, so it's kind of funny.
Do you think that once we deport everyone, that suddenly Congress is going to raise minimum wage?
It's not about the minimum
not.
wage. It's about labor economics.
And also, you
Wages
should be
go up
blaming
when there are
the
less people to do the
corporate
job.
men who are taking
Wages will go up when there's less
advantage
people
and
to do the
exploiting
job.
them.
That guy is seriously vying for a VIP table spot at Mayflower.
Wait.
No, I want to say something. No, I want to say one more thing.
Am I going to go?
Okay, I want to say one more thing right now.
Okay.
So this whole mass deportation thing, first off, they're not going to raise minimum wage for you because everyone's
I'm not
fine.
asking you to do that.
And you
I'm
should,
not
I
asking
think,
you to do that.
I think what he's saying is because
It's not
there-
about the minimum wage.
Right, because there are
But-
pressures on the labor market when you flood it with,
Correct.
with low.
I'm a
So you
contractor.
should blame the
I'm a
men at the top
contractor.
who are hiring and exploiting them. That's
Because
why.
they're available. That's
also,
the market.
this
That's
whole
the
mass
market.
deportation thing, just so everyone knows, it is all to fuel the racism in this country.
No, it's
when
not.
in reality,
No, it's not.
when in
it's not.
reality, stop. In reality, the only color that matters in this country is green. Are you green enough? And 99% of us are not. So you're not going to get a pass unless you can pay for it.
Yep.
Did you see? She got 0 reactions from that because no one is buying the juice that you're selling. No one's buying that juice. Bro, you're not about to get us on, it's a racist thing. Nothing's racist about what they're doing. Now, people are going to be like, oh, well, the Supreme Court said that the ICE agents can detain people because because of their skin color. When I guarantee you that's not what they're doing. They are purposely going after people who they believe to be as criminals. And unfortunately, if you hang around criminals, then you're going to be seen as a criminal. So they're going after the illegals, right? And if you happen to be next to the illegals and you happen to be illegal yourself, but this has nothing to do with racism. And I hate when people, like, especially, I just love when white liberals, right? White liberals try to tell us what's racism. I don't think you have the moral framework to tell me what is racist. Especially, like, you could probably tell another white person, like, oh, you're being racist because that's fair. But you tell a black individual that, it's like, okay, well, it's kind of an oxymoron because you were the guys that were racist first. We weren't racist first. You guys were racist first. You guys enslaved us first. I don't want to get into that. It has no meaning for real to the conversation, but the fact that she even threw that in there to make the issue about race is very unintelligent. You don't have to throw racism into your argument to make your argument feel like it's valid.
If that were true, though, Ceci, the illegal aliens are a drain on resources at the state and local level.
Not.
So,
They're not.
according to
Yes,
the
they are. They
CBO,
take
they
more
are.
than they
The
put in.
Congressional
They're not.
Budget Office.
Oh, the CBO that you guys don't trust when it's convenient for you?
But also according to the
do you
National
trust the
Academies
CBO
of
on the
Science.
big beautiful bill?
Well, I certainly trust it more than Adam Mockler. Do you believe the CBO or no?
Listen, if we enacted the mass deportation that Donald Trump wants, over the next decade, $900 billion would increase the deficit, 3.3% of
Who
our
pays for
GDP
their
would be hopped
insurance?
off. Okay, wait.
Who pays for their health care?
Wait, can I ask you a question?
I don't have insurance.
Can I ask you a question? Would you be okay with people being here, immigrating here?
Probably not. No.
Listen,
Probably not.
Can I ask you
Probably
what?
not.
so you're just un-American.
Wait, I just want to
So
ask
you're just
something.
un-American.
But
I
can
wasn't
I
born
just
here.
want to
I wasn't
ask
even
the
born here.
audience.
No,
You
I don't
weren't
want-
born here?
No.
And you don't want people to immigrate here?
Because we have more than enough.
Yeah, we
That
got
is
more than
pulling
I
away
have more
from-
than enough.
You know what? You
Are
should
you
get
gay
out of
and you
my
hate
country.
gay people too?
It's my country
You weren't
too.
born here,
That doesn't matter.
right? That's the
Wait,
mindset.
guys.
No, it's not. I want to do what's
I don't
best
see
for
any
That's the
Americans
contradiction
here
with
today
mindset,
now.
and you're not from here.
That's okay.
You're a hypocrite. You're a
Okay.
hypocrite.
I don't think it's hypocritical to come to a
It's
country
100%
and then say we
hypocritical.
I don't know.
shouldn't
That no
flood it
one
with
else is
foreigners.
allowed after
I don't really
me.
want this guy in my country. I don't know.
I do. I want to elect that
Nah,
guy
I
to,
think you
I don't know,
gotta go.
Senate or something. I definitely want that.
goodness.
You're
guy.
also a little brown.
Jesus.
You say he looks brown?
That's what they're doing. If you look the wrong skin color, if you have the wrong tattoos, they're just picking you up.
All right. Do we have enough?
This lady, I don't know if she's here to just trigger people, but like I said, the only person that's mentioning race in this conversation is her. I'm trying really hard to give her grace with that because, like I said in my previous talking point, you don't need to bring race into a debate. Not everything has to deal with race, okay? And if you're trying to stop the country from being more racist, then maybe you should stop bringing the fact that people are brown-skinned. Maybe you should stop bringing up the fact that people look different. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they're gonna try to put this as a flip to be like, well, that's what the Trump administration is doing. They're going at people because they look different. No. That they're going for the illegal immigrants. They're going for illegal immigrants. And you can have a conversation with me all day about whether it's legal or illegal to cross the country illegally, to cross the border, right? You can have a conversation with me all day. You probably won't win because at the end of the day, the text, right? We have to go by definitions too, right? We have to go by the definition, and it's illegal immigrants, right? You're illegal because you're not supposed to be here, or you didn't go through the proper channels to get here in the first place, unless to just soak up resources, which isn't a bad thing, but at the same time, we don't have unlimited resources. These people don't understand this. We don't have unlimited resources. You cannot afford it, especially in such a divisive country, in a divisive state of the country that we're in right now. You know what I'm saying? The mind state that we're in. You will never be able to obtain these certain ideas that you really want to happen. Even the ideas that I want to happen, you won't be able to obtain them because, one, there's so much red tape. There's so much opposition. If you don't have a majority on your side with the issues, then you're not going to win. And a lot of people aren't bending to this notion that they're going after brown and black people. No, they're not. They're going after illegal immigrants, and that is literally what's it. And if you so happen to be around illegal immigrants at that time, when they are rounding up the people that they're trying to get, and you get caught up with them, you probably shouldn't have been there in the first place. It's definitely a non-starter because like that has nothing to do with anything, bro. Nothing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Was she right? Was she wrong? I don't know. I just didn't like what she kept throwing the whole black and brown card like on that. Like that shit's stupid. Stop doing that, bro. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, subscribe, like the video, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.